Hey, good evening. It's really amazing to have y'all here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be reacting to River's Your Eyes. So, I know that River, I think at this point, is a two-time world champion from France, and I remember I digged his stuff in previous GBBs, or the Grand Beatbox Battles, and it wasn't until I heard his wild card in either 2020 or 2021 that just really got me on board his hype train. So I'm just really excited to jump into this one, and I hope you guys are too. So without further ado, let's just jump into it.
Since you've walked away, my thoughts are imprecise. I admit I think it back. Still, since you've walked away, my thoughts are imprecise. I admit I think it back still. It's hard to live without your eyes.
Oh my god, dude.
It's hard to live. It's hard to live.
Pitch accuracy, dude.
It's hard to live without your eyes.
Oh my god! Oh, that vibration bass!
No, it's hard to live without your eyes.
What? What the freak was that? What the heck was that? Oh my gosh. So, just some things right off the bat. I love the fact that he's in essentially an echo chamber. Everything is concrete. There's nothing really absorbing sound, so everything is just ricocheting off of each other in this really beautiful and haunting, consistent reverb throughout the entirety of the piece, which was really cool. And just the fact that the entire piece is taken pretty lento, pretty slowly, and by doing so, it gives him so much more opportunity to highlight very specific sounds. His signature sound, which is that snare squeak kind of sound, it's so jarring to hear. And I'd be tasting a lie if I said that that was my favorite sound I heard from a beatboxer. It creates an atmosphere of discomfort. Personally, I actually enjoy engaging with a certain amount of discomfort because it broadens my horizons and broadens my understanding of things in key ways. So when it's being applied to music, it feels a little off because I usually just view music as something that I can not just retreat to, but just really appreciate on varying levels. So it does feel really good to know that I am still capable of broadening my horizons in music and just really understanding the fact that there's just some sounds that are going to sound a little off-putting, a little jarring to me, but I find it just so compelling and it wraps me. So when you actually get into the real groove of it and just start feeling his textures and his pitch accuracy and the way that the piece is structured to have interesting intervals between notes and the whole musical structure of it just being so musically complex. And it was just, I'm having a really hard time with my felicity on this piece. Let's just go back and analyze it, take it piece by piece, because I feel like that's all I can do at this point. Before we even get into the piece, you just have this audio of just this hum. And even before the piece starts, even before River starts, just that hum sets you into the piece of, okay, it's a little musky, a little dark. I can get behind this. And just that growth on the first note, starting small, growing, and just retracting a little bit before that he cuts it off. So cool, dude.
Since you walked away,
His voice is so light and beautiful.
my thoughts are imprecise. I admit I think it back.
His hands are doing exactly what I'm feeling, which is this consistent pressure, but it's not a foisted or forced upon kind of kamehameha kind of thing. It's like if you had a heating blanket made out of air being pressed against you, against a wall, just coming in and out. And that's the kind of sensation I'm getting, where you can feel this weight, but it's not of anything tangible. It's just being pressed and being retracted. And you just get these really interesting sensations as he's pulling this music apart. It's so cool, dude. Ah, man, I have no idea how he's even doing that sound. Is that with his lips or his tongue? Because if he was doing it with his tongue, it would be something like a click roll, like a kind of thing. If he was doing it with his lips, it would be something more along the lines of... So it could be both at the same time, perhaps, but I'm not really sure how he's doing that. But it's such a bizarre sound, and the fact that he does it not just in these quiet intervals, but also throughout his verses, it's so bizarre, and the aesthetic is so off-putting, but that's what draws me into it. It's so interesting, dude. I love his uniqueness.
Since you walked away, my thoughts
Ah!
I admit I think it back still. It's hard to live without your eyes.
Yeah, like that particular sound is not exclusive to River, but you know that whenever you hear that kind of musical cadence with those specific textures, that is definitely River's style. And just to end it on the snare with a little squeak at the end, again, it's so bizarre and a little jarring to hear, but there's a discomfort about it that I'm just compelled to be attracted to. It's just, oh my gosh, dude. Oh, there's just so much weight in each of his sound. Each sound is so crucial to the entirety of each musical cadence. Nothing is being passed like neighbor tones or no sounds are just being used before like real heavy hitting sounds. Each sound is so weighted and distinct from each other and so critical to the overall formation of the piece. Like if you were to structure this in terms of language, you wouldn't have a sentence with any kind of conjunction or words that connect things. Each word feels like a noun or a verb or some kind of subject where there's just every single thing being spoken, if we're still using that sentence metaphor, is the key part of the sentence. It's so critical and it's just so weird, and I love it. Ugh. Oh my gosh, and that trumpet is just so lovely that when you go into those really just gritty sounds again, it's such a weird polarizing feeling.
It's hard to live.
Oh, and that vibration bass with that trombone coming in, just that. Oh my god, dude. It's just so gritty. Ugh. Oh my god.
It's hard to live.
Oh, it's so incredible. Incroyable. And just that breath of in with that reverb, it's so haunting. Especially after that lip roll. Oh. And those pitches. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, so good. Nice texture. He's just playing around ever so slightly with his rhythms, but it's enough to add a new feeling, a new sensation in your body, that even though you're still within his world, within his aesthetic and ambiance, the fact that it's not quite the same, there are hairs of differences that just keep it compelling enough to keep wondering what can possibly be built on this kind of bizarre nature. It's so cool, dude. Ugh. Oh, that growth, dude, just going, and then adding in that vibration bass. Oh, dude, it's so wild. It's such a good build.
It's hard to live when blue eyes.
Yeah, now we're getting into fills and really intricate textures that are just so off-putting, but so just disgustingly cool, man.
Blue eyes.
Like, there's so many jagged edges to this, but then you have moments of, like, that trombone just coming and creating a more smooth wave-like texture, and then these intricate... it's so cool, dude. Oh my god! I'm listening to that again. Oh my god, dude! Oh my, and that trumpet just had his throat in it too, just that mixed with, and I can't do them both together. Oh my god, it's so cool, man. So cool. Oh my god. So yeah, it definitely does look like it is a tongue click roll.
No, it's hard to live without your eyes.
Aw, dude, chills. Incroyable, c'est beau. Just... That's not a piece you would ever hear on the radio, but that piece feels like it was made for beatboxers. Or people really interested in beatboxing. Just in terms of, just to see these immense little intricacies that just add so much more context and structure to the piece, but are ultimately just accents to each phrase that are just so gritty and have so many polarizing textures that you just don't know which way you're being pulled, but you know that you're being pulled, you know you're being pushed and pressed in very key directions. It's so bizarre, but I love it. It's just so unique. I wouldn't expect anything less from the two-time. The two-time world champion. That is... Dude. Oh my god. That was so cool. I'm gonna be listening to that just to get better with my own skills and learn different ideas and textures. River snares have always been so unique, but this was just a new level. Oh my gosh, man. Great work. I loved every second of that. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys missed this last week's live stream, fear not, I keep them up on YouTube. And keep in mind that my live streams are going to be on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time until further notice. So if you guys want to hang out and vibe and just talk about our interests, our lives, ideas, concepts, whatever, then Thursdays, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the time to do so. Thank you all so much for being here. It really does mean a lot, and I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.